Okay, here we go with another method, another style of flower. Video 5 in this series. It's called I just call it the petal flower. And I'm going to show you how to cut it. This is the pattern that you need. I'm going to show you how to cut it. Just take whatever edge. You need it rather straight as well. Like I said, not perfect, but rather straight. Fold it in half. Keep this one side lined up the best of your ability. Fold it in half again. Keep it lined up. Fold it together one more time. So now you've got this narrow. And you all, anybody who's done any crafting or making paper flowers, this is probably, you know, something, or rolled flowers that you've done. Keep this bottom part flat. I like to put my thumb on it, and that way I know. Come in just a little bit. So I'm curving that. It is difficult to cut. I'm not going to lie to you, being thicker, depending on how long you make your strip. And you just curve it. Don't worry about this one folded edge. We'll get that in a minute. I'm catching these other ones. And just cut that off. Then you got sort of a petal shape. When I open this folded area, you notice I don't have that shape on that side. No big deal. Just come in on just this individual one. And around that one. And then what you're left with, when you open it up, is that shape that you need to make the petal flower. Okay. So here's one I've got ready. This is a poly cotton stiffer type blend. Lots of times I make a lot of shirts out of this type of material. But to show you in organizing, I'm finding little pieces of fabric or smaller pieces of fabric. I'm also finding a lot of bigger pieces. But that's why I'm sort of pulling this. It's sort of use it or lose it organization month. And those of you that don't know or haven't watched previous videos, so it's my 12 by 12 challenge that I do every month with 5 other collaborators. It's a collaboration. Anybody's more than welcome to join. There's a Facebook group and you hashtag it. But my theme for this month is organization. I'm just sort of trying to get things put together. Instead of doing an actual journal, I'm just trying to organize and then making projects with it as I go. Trying to use up little things. But same method as I've shown before in the other videos. It's just basically I'm showing you the cut style to get the different looks. Do your running stitch. I always like to tie it off so it's good. And lay it out. Sort of the way I want it. Stretch it out there. I'll come in here. Close to that knot. And pull it. And tie my knot. Clip it off. And with the petal flowers, sometimes you have to sort of finagle them after you get them a little bit. And if you don't like the way they look, you can always twist them, and they usually will shape themselves. And then when you go to hook these down on things, you're going to be gluing them or stitching them. Adding extra embellishments to the top, usually for a center or whatnot. But there we go. So that's the petal flower. More of the classic looking flower that we have. You can see it's a stiffer material one. This is just from the lining of a skirt. You know, the underlying, you know, we always have the tulle. You can use the tulle. But there are our petal flower designs that came from that cut. But there's your next design, next style, the petal flower.